Leading it off for the Blackhawks, the center fielder, Lexi Vigil. And we welcome those who have just tuned in on War Eagle Television. Blackhawk fans, Har-ber fans, welcome into War Eagle TV. We are set to go in game 2 of day 2. My name's Darren. With me was playing shortstop just about 20 minutes ago, Sydney Gaffney.
Yep, hello.
Welcome in, Sydney. Always a pleasure to do a game with you. And the first pitch lined right at Kennedy Smith, and she puts it away for the first out of the ball game. Great game in the first one. Not a lot of scoring on either side. No. But next batter is the left fielder, Tilly Garcia. Old friend Tilly Garcia here. I was trying to remember, I think, was it three or 4 years Tilly played travel ball with us?
Yeah,
might have been four, I think.
Yeah.
I think so, too. She had a couple good swings in the first game. War Eagles win the first one this morning, 3-0 over these Blackhawks. Good pitcher's duel. Jocelyn honestly just found a way to battle through what might not have been her best stuff. Had the ball jumping around a little bit. Did a good job fighting through it. Got a shutout out of it.
That's it. Didn't really have all of her curveball today, and that's her go-to 90% of the time. So we're just kind of figuring out how to play around with it. She's able to mix it up and.
Added bonus, she hits a 2-run homer to get us started.
Off her future sister-in-law.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Jaden's fiance's sister.
Oh, that's crazy. I knew the cousin connection. 1 and 2 quickly to Garcia. In the circle today, we had both Har-ber games last night. We mentioned Har-ber played both of those without Sierra Dots. Right in the circle here this morning, Sierra Dots. Off the outside edge there, that good hard curveball. Great scouting report opportunity for you, Sydney, right here watching Sierra. We'll see her here in a couple weeks.
Yep.
I'm sure she throws hard. Got good curveball spin to it at times. Looks like they're coming inside on Tilly here. It's going to sail high. 3-2 the count. Tell me, in that last at bat, did you actually hear me in your head say there's only one way to swing at the riser, or hit the riser, and that's not to swing at it?
Yeah, I tend to. Every time I swing at a ball, I did swing at 3, so.
Yeah, you got a couple of them fouled back.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Tilly. First 2 of the game gone. Next batter is the second baseman, Zaylee Warden. You know, as a man of a certain age, I actually don't memorize a lot of things. I have seen enough of Har-ber. I do not need their lineup anymore.
Wow.
Like, I know the names, or well, they do. The lineup is the same, but I mean, by number or by initial, I know the players.
Nice.
Like, before, I need everybody's name spelled out phonetically, if you could, please.
Yep.
That kind of stuff. A lot of these Har-ber Wildcats, I've seen a lot over the years.
We've been seeing a lot of these girls since we were 10, 11, 12, like.
Ball 2. No. Game 2 of 5 here. If you're just joining us, it's going to be a beautiful day for softball. Come on out to the ball yard. Grounded hard to first. Jasmine Thomas picks it up, stepped on the bag. 3 up, 3 down goes P. Ridge in the first. We head to the bottom. P. Ridge 0. Wildcats coming up. Are we off? Riley Bratcher, Savannah Woods, and Jasmine Thomas. 1, 2, 3 for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the first. They are going to face the right-hander Hope Conkler. Conkler was a shortstop in game 1. Couple defensive changes. Paisley Tillman made a couple nice plays at third. She slides over to short with Conkler going to pitcher. Haley Good is in the flex position at third base. That one drilled down the right side. Fouled back, actually. Towards Casey's, if you're familiar with the ballpark. 1-1 the count to the leadoff hitter, Bratcher. She had a good night last night. Bratcher, Savannah Woods, Jasmine Thomas, Kennedy Smith were all over the bases last night. Including in the first game, back-to-back doubles to start it off.
And start game 2, they had back-to-back doubles. And a walk.
And a walk. Crazy.
Almost got there.
Ball high. 3-1 the count. Sydney, as you sit next to me, you've already played one game here at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
3-2 the count. You're going to get 2 more games.
Absolutely.
And it's prom night.
And it's prom night. What a day.
So you're going to have a quick change.
Yep.
Get ready for pictures.
Yep.
Off the outside edge, Bratcher draws a leadoff walk. Next batter is a shortstop, Savannah Woods. And Savannah Woods, who's been swinging a really hot bat. Even before yesterday, she had a 2-run homer off a Texas A&M commit, Darby Burnett, in the Bentonville victory on Thursday night. She was spraying line drives all over the yard last night. That one, announcer's jinx, but look at it when you're hot, there it goes. It's going to land in the middle. Collision happening out there. Gotta hope everybody's okay there. Zaylee Warden, the second baseman, went over. The center fielder, Vigil, went down diving, is going to kind of clip Warden on her lower half around the thighs or the knees. Hopefully this one scared her a little bit more than it's going to do damage. But she went down awkwardly. We're going to go take a break. We'll be back here in just a minute. That looked bad. Coming in to play second base for the Blackhawks, number 27, Peyton Snyder. She's going to replace number 20, Zaylee Warden. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, obviously a collision in center field. Zaylee Warden's going to leave the ball game. She left it on her own power, kind of holding her head a little bit. She landed hard on the turf. Now batting for Har-ber, number 18, Jasmine Thomas. In the meantime, first and second with nobody out. Obviously, ball game's important. We care more about Zaylee Warden and hope she's all right. She's a great player.
Absolutely.
And just went down awkwardly.
Yep.
And just kind of one of those weird things, from a softball sense. We mentioned Savannah Woods, when everything's going good for you, your ball finds that spot. And then obviously the Blackhawks just tried to converge on it. Lexi Vigil made a diving attempt out in center field. She comes up short, but that forced Warden to go down awkwardly. And she's going to leave the ball game. A lot of time even left to come back today, and certainly they care more about next week as well too.
Absolutely.
They care more about the well-being of her.
For
So
sure.
we'll just hope and pray that Zaylee Warden's going to be all right. I think she will be. Meantime, 3-0 the count to the three-hole hitter Jasmine Thomas. Is going to be low in the turf, ball 4. Runners are going to advance. Bases are going to be loaded with nobody out. And you can just kind of feel the collective exhale in the ballpark after that goes down. Like there's a lot more energy in it, and now everything just feels calm.
Yes. You see it a little bit in people, like the way that they're playing.
Sure,
Everyone's gonna
body
be a little
language. I
bit
mean,
more
that's one of their
serious,
leaders.
Like they're not gonna, that's.
Next batter's the third baseman, Kennedy Smith. And right now you care more about your teammate and your friend and your
Absolutely.
leader than you do the ball game, but there's still a ball game to play. Strike over the outside edge. Kennedy
Does not seem to agree.
disagrees. We'll just leave it at that. One strike, the count on Goose. Change up, that one floats over. No argument on the ball strike right there. Nice pitch by Hope Conkler. Conkler throws it with good velocity too. I don't know if I've seen her pitch.
Yeah.
Obviously, she spends a lot of time at short with Abigail Rogers in the circle. Hard up and away right there. 1-2 the count.
Coach Osnes being Coach Osnes.
Taking it on any opportunity to say, oh, really? Was that first one a strike? 1 and 2? How could it be? Got his point across. Driven to right center field. Chasing it is the right fielder, but it's going to get down and to the wall. Vigil picks it up. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Smith is at second with a double. On her way to third is Jasmine Thomas. And the Wildcats, just like last night, this top of the order doing damage. They're up on top 2-0. Next batter's the catcher, Kinsey Burton. The top of this Wildcat order, Sydney, has just been a problem 2 days in a row.
For sure.
Base runners all over the place, strong swings, line drives in the gaps. There's Kinsey Burton. She's doing the catching tonight. Annalise Aben caught last night, and she was drilling line drives all over the place. Maybe taking a break today after catching a doubleheader just 12 hours ago or so, 13 hours ago. So Burton stands in. Hard strike over the inside edge. Good pitch by Conkler there. 2-1 to count. Ball out, 3-1. Little body language check there as Conkler looking over into the dugout after that one. Just searching for it right here. Blackhawks need to find out. Good hard strike over the inside edge right there. Good answer by Conkler. Swing and a miss. Good response by Conkler. She comes back, gets the hitter Burton. Runners at second and third now, but one away. Now batting, number 7, Vida Guzman.
Vita.
Vida Guzman it is. Sorry, Vida. And Vida family. Those listening in. I hate doing that.
It's a weird name. It's a weird one to read.
And just as I said that I've seen most of these Wildcats so much I don't even need to see anything but the initial. Swing and a miss right there by Guzman. Runner at third is Jasmine Thomas. Kennedy Smith on at second. There's ball high from Conkler, 2-1. Guzman is the designated player. She is hitting in the DP position with Dots being the flex at pitcher. Hard strike over the inside edge. 2-2 the count to Vida Guzman. And a hard strike over the inside edge. Conkler again with a strikeout. 2 outs in a row now from the right-hander. Next batter's the second baseman, Sienna Henderson. And here's Sienna Henderson. First 4 batters all reached for Har-ber, but only 2 across so far. And now it would take a 2-out hit from Sienna Henderson to deliver any further damage.
For sure.
So a good answer by Hope Conkler. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. On deck batter is Savannah Mounts. That ball sails high. 2-1 the count. Really good velocity from Conkler for a shortstop, right? Yeah. I'm sure she pitches a lot.
Yes. I mean, that's kind of a lot of what you see out of these position players that come in and pitch. Like, a lot of times they just throw hard, and you just kind of, they show up, they throw hard, and they will get there eventually. And
just good athletes, just able to spin it.
Yeah.
There's a strike 2 on the outside edge. That one fouled straight back. Off the metal.
Might have gotten a speaker.
2-2 the count again. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 Har-ber. 2 runs on 2 hits.
Yep.
Change up, spins right back to pitcher. Good pitch by Conkler. She's going to take care of it. And a nice answer after a first 4 reach. We've played an inning. Har-ber leads it 2-0. Leading it off for the Blackhawks, the catcher, Mackenzie Whalen. Dealing with some first world problems up here in the press box. Jocelyn Strickland is over there trying to apply some eyelashes. Sydney's trying to figure out how quickly she can change before prom tonight.
Oh,
by the way, they still.
20 minutes.
Oh, by the way, they still have 2 games to play. So if there's an opportunity to wager on these games, I'm not sure which direction I'd go, Coach.
I would go. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I would go really good for the next game for us.
Mackenzie Whalen stands in. Hard strike over the outside edge there by Sierra Dotz. Sierra has pledged a commitment to pitch at Missouri.
Pretty good.
One of the benefits of being in this league, Sydney, we were actually kind of doing the math one time at how many Division I at bats you have had during your time at Heritage. Because you faced pitchers that have pitched at Boston University, Louisville, Abilene Christian, UCA. These now just this year, Texas A&M, NC State, and Dayton Osborne, Missouri here. Those are all, not only are they Division I schools, those are big time. Wood? Yeah, true.
I never hit Honor.
Did you not hit Wood?
No, we only ever had to face Ryan.
Next batter is the pitcher, Hope Conkler. What great opportunities those are, Sydney. Maybe not for your batting average, but
yeah, I mean, not many people are going to be able to finish their high school career and say they faced 8 Division I
we
pitchers.
just mentioned 8 or 9 pitchers.
Yeah.
Division I pitchers that you've had to face along the way, and those are the ones we know about, by the way.
Yeah.
We're not sure. That doesn't even count like a Kiki Pickens, who's at Missouri Southern, leading the Lions up at Missouri Southern. 0-1 the count. Drag, bunt, and a good one. Good luck. Right there, just too fast. Hope Conkler perfectly executed. Once the first baseman has to come get that ball, that's a base hit by Conkler. Next batter is the first baseman, Tegan Mahurin. Literally the only chance they would have there is if the first baseman stayed at home and the pitcher were able to flip it, but just well executed. Just too good by Hope Conkler right there. Hard but off the outside edge, 1-0 the count. Tegan Mahurin had a nice game against us. A couple of hits. First baseman, left-handed hitter.
The Conway pitcher's going to UCA. So there's another.
What's her first name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia King.
Yes.
We had that discussion in the first one. Obviously, we also mentioned it wasn't a great week for the War Eagles. Did not have a great week. It would have been nice to at least split between West and Fayetteville this week. In terms of positioning, in particular, what you're trying to avoid is Sylvia King, who's probably going to be in that 3 spot. So if you're in the 6 spot in the conference, that would be the draw you would get. And we saw that exact thing a year ago.
Actually, Conway beat Cabot, so that's going to make a whole mess of things in Central.
Either one of those 3 are going to be difficult to deal with. The bottom half of the Central, much more manageable.
Yes.
But if you can get out of that 6 spot, timeout called here by Coach Osnes. Heads to the circle, talk to his team. These Har-ber Wildcats, unless there's a dramatic change, aren't going to have to worry about that. They are well poised to be one of the top 2 seeds and draw a bye in that tournament. Obviously, a lot of softball yet to be played, but with the win over Bentonville the other night, they have positioned themselves exactly where they wanted to be. First time through the league, for sure. 1-2 the count on the first baseman, Tegan Mahurin.
Are they the one after beating Bentonville?
I don't know what the run difference. I think they've split with Bentonville. So I don't know what the run differential is, but I think it's run differential. Swing and a miss up in the zone. Down goes Mahurin. Next batter is the right fielder, Abigail Rogers. In steps Abigail Rogers. She was the pitcher in the first one. She threw a good game, just didn't get the run support from Blackhawks that she needed to beat the War Eagles in the morning. She stands in here, right fielder in this one. Yeah, with the, I believe they have split, though. I think they played each other
they
twice.
played each other. Har-ber won the first game. Or no, Bentonville won the first time they played each other.
But we mentioned the league has really started to take shape. So you have Bentonville and Har-ber that have kind of separated themselves, and they have the elite pitching
For sure.
in the league. Not to discredit any other pitchers, they're the ones that have the D1 pitchers, SEC pitchers.
SEC, ACC.
Yeah. And then you've got the mess from 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
and that's what we were hoping. You and I talked about it before the week.
Yeah.
How you could make a dent in that 3 through 6 was this week.
Okay.
1-1 the count. Ground ball off the bat of Rogers, picked up Henderson over to the shortstop, Savannah Woods. They got the force. That's all they need. That's going to end the inning. No runs. 1 left. We head to the bottom of the second. It's Har-ber 2, Pea Ridge nothing.
Guys, I got sausage biscuits, sausage cheese biscuits, and burritos downstairs.
Here in the second, they are facing the right-hander, Hope Conkler, who had a beautiful drag bunt single in her at bat, the top of the second. Got a text from Brad Whaley, who's obviously listening into the broadcast and probably hearing me struggle. Bentonville won 3-1. Har-ber won 4-3. So when it comes to run differential, they're a run behind, unless there's a couple wins and losses throughout the rest of the year that mess with them. So although they're ahead now because they have the 2 extra wins in the win column, it doesn't, like Bentonville would have the advantage if it truly comes down to head-to-head. Either way, it's a bye.
No. Oh, is it runs allowed or run differential?
I don't know the answer to that. I thought it was like AAA points even. Maybe Brad Whaley will fill me in on that one as well. Either way, it's really close. And there's a lot of softball yet to be played, so there's no sense really litigating at this point. But, hey, it's fun. It's Saturday morning. I got 4 more of these games to go. Let's talk about it. Off the outside edge right there. 3-2 the count to Savannah Mounts. Savannah, very slick fielding left fielder. She made a couple plays look just absolutely easy and routine last night that were not. She's going to draw a leadoff walk here, and she's aboard to start the bottom of the second. Next batter's the right fielder, Olivia Tingley. Good speed aboard. Short game option right here in Olivia Tingley. See what Coach Osnes decides to do. That ball high from Conkler. Just going to keep an eye on it. Zaylee Warden has not returned. Peyton Snyder still playing at second.
Yep.
And I would assume even if she's fine, she would still be sitting over there just due to precaution at this point.
Yes.
So I don't even know what it says other than she's not out there right now.
And like we said, people are probably going to take more precaution this weekend because they want to be able to play conference next week. And
strike over the outside edge. 2-1 the count. I said cheese. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
I'm just going to say the name Jerry Pittman out loud because he'll get mad at me. He bought me breakfast. Swing and a miss. Count is full on Tingley. Runner at first is Savannah Mounts. It's a full day at the ballpark. We welcome some food assistance up here in the booth. We accept donations. Hard strike outside edge, called strike 3. Good pitch by Conkler. A couple of good answers by Hope Conkler already here early in this one. Next batter is the leadoff hitter, Briley Bratcher. And back to the top, and Briley Bratcher. Strike over the outside edge. 0-1 the count to Bratcher. Runner going. Good throw from the knees. In time, but a good good slide. Ball beater, but a good slide by Mounts. Avoided the tag. Coach Reynolds just wants to have a conversation.
Very calm conversation.
Now he actually turns to his shortstop. I'm going to ask the shortstop's opinion. That's an interesting one.
If you don't get it, you never tell the truth there.
I would not expect her to tell the truth there.
That was my knee. No, but it's like still bruised a little bit.
And they're going to ask. He's actually asking for an appeal here. As if the home plate umpire was going to have a better view from 86 feet away. But as we said before, there's no harm in asking. And occasionally they will overturn it. They're not going to in this particular case, though. Good man out there in the field. Rolando does a lot of glove work for girls here.
We love Rolando.
Yeah. Great dude. I'm sure he would never miss it.
He actually made a point to tell us we thought he may have missed a call during a JV game in Fayetteville. And he was like, guys, I'm never perfect. We were like, okay, Ronaldo.
And none of them are. Like, I think he was actually on top of that one. The ball did beat her, and then Mounts went to the outside of the bag, reached in with her right hand. We don't have replay at the high school level. Or zero. Zero if I could. Ball high from Conkler. 3-1 the count. Jerry Pittman is just a salt of the earth dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's on his way to get his drinks now after he went and bought a sausage biscuits. Ball 4 to Bratcher. She's going to take
those. School credit card may have done that.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think you did.
Next batter is the shortstop, Savannah Woods. Either way, every town has one of those people that just volunteers for everything, invests in all the sports. I mean, Jerry Pittman's that dude, whether he's buying tickets for people at the ball games, rooking the scorer's table. I'm sure Har-ber and P. Ridge, as you're listening to me, you know exactly who that person is at Har-ber and at P. Ridge. For us, it's Jerry Pittman. Grounded to third, picks it up, throws across the diamond. She gets that out. Runners are going to advance. Mounts goes to third. Bratcher goes to second. I think it's the first time I've seen Savannah Woods retired.
Yeah.
Next batter is the first baseman, Jasmine Thomas.
Even still, if you're P. Ridge, this is not like it's good to have Savannah retired, but I don't know if I'd want second and third Jazzy up either.
Leaves a base open, but you know if you pitch around Jasmine Thomas here, you've got Kennedy Smith on deck.
And you just get heavy bats after heavy bats in this Har-ber lineup. Like, it's hard to pitch to. It's hard to try and figure out who you want to pitch to. Sometimes you get lucky and they get a rollover grounder in third base.
And then the key is they've only got to get to 2 or 3 because you got a pitcher in the middle that's going to hold the opposition.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Pittman.
Oh, thank you.
Checks in the mail. That one sails high. 1-2 the count to Jasmine Thomas. Ball 2. Conkler was in the same situation in the first. 2 were already across, but had second and third, and she found a way to get out of the inning. She's in the same spot again, right in the heart of this Har-ber order. No, Jasmine Thomas here. 2-2 the count. That one sails high. 3-2 the count. And again, here you don't want anything too good because first base is open. But life doesn't get easier if you go around here and you get to Kennedy Smith.
Yeah.
Fouled straight back. Good swing, just got the bottom half of it. Popped up in the air of second base. Peyton Snyder calls for it, and she makes the catch. Conkler works her way out of another jam. Those two get stranded on second and third. It's a clean inning. We played 2. P Ridge coming back up. They trail it 2-0. Leading it off for the Blackhawks, designated player Stella Blount is Blount, Paisley Tillman, and then back to the top of the order. One hit across for P Ridge, and that was the bunt single by Conkler. Other than that, Sierra Dots has faced the minimum. From the press box, Dots isn't the toughest scouting report in terms of what you face as a pitcher. It's just hard movement away. You know,
Yeah,
good location. It's just hard to hit. Like even if you told people what was coming.
Yeah, and
1-1 the count.
You probably do know what's coming. It's probably curveball away about 64
She's come
miles
inside
an
of
hour.
you a couple times.
I did get drilled once.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, a lot of times she lives right there. There it is, outside edge, just misses it outside.
Because even when she's going, it's probably back to her curve. Like it's looking like it's going to come at you till it's over the plate, unless it's actually coming at you.
And I don't know if they call it curveball or that's just her natural spin, but that moves away from a right-handed hitter. 2-2. Backhanded compliment from Jerry Pittman. This is a true compliment for Sydney. A backhanded insult to Taylor Tinsley. His analytical prowess. High, swings through it. Down goes Stella Blount to start this third inning. Next batter is the shortstop, Paisley Tillman. It's just nice to have that pitcher in the circle that misses bats. Doesn't get the call on the outside edge right there. 1-0 the count. And we've actually faced Dots before when you had an umpire that gives that outside edge, and then it's just good luck.
It's impossible. Because one thing that we noticed after playing them earlier this year is like that umpire did not give.
It was
the
tight
outside
out
edge.
there. Yeah, she had to
out
work.
there, so she had to work in, and we're making more plays. We're getting on base. We're scoring runs. Whenever she gets the outside edge, she can throw it as far out there as we want. Like, our bats may not be able to reach it, and they're going to get the call, and it's just
And we
have
say
fun.
the outside edge, and the outside edge obviously should be called, but a lot of times, especially with the umpires that set up over that inside shoulder of the catcher, you get that outside edge plus a ball. And
Yep.
if that's the one we're talking about, if Dots gets that edge, like, it's just going to be a long night. Popped up. That's going to roll foul. That was 8 feet fair at one point in time, a backspin on it. That look, catcher Burton couldn't locate it, had enough backspin on it, it just turns into a foul ball. And I think Paisley Tillman turned around and was like, "What do you mean? Like, that ball was obviously in
That ball
fair
was
territory. It
obviously-
went forward,
Yep.
but it backed up on the turf and just sat there in the batter's box. 1-2 the count to Paisley Tillman. Kind of a little bit of a rough break there. Riser, down goes Tillman. Kind of the same swing we saw from the previous batter. Next batter's leadoff hitter, Lexi Vigil. And Sydney, as I would say, there's only one way to hit the riser, and what is it?
Don't swing at it.
Thank you.
Yep.
My work here is complete. It's only taken, what, 11 years to work on? Yeah. Not let- you've
I'm
known
still
it for
swinging
10.
at it, yeah.
Yeah, you've known it for 10, but there it is, that hard curveball in off the plate. Doesn't get the call. Much to the dismay of some of the Har-ber faithful, expressed their displeasure at ball one being called. Dots is grinning about it now because there's nobody on base and she's got a lot of count left. I don't
Yep.
think she would be doing that if there's a different situation. There it is, right in on the hands of Lexi Vigil. Vigil, good
Close for that,
speed,
Goose.
has some slap tendency in her a little bit. That is a hard ball for a left-handed slapper
Yeah.
when you get in on your hands like that. If you're able to throw a pitcher, get in her kitchen like that, as it were, not much they can do with it. 1-1 the count. That one looped, however, into left center field, and it's down. Good piece of hitting by Lexi Vigil. It's a 2-out single. Next batter's the left fielder, Tilly Garcia. Going to bring up Tilly Garcia. It will be interesting to see here. Good speed on the bases.
Yep.
And you're trying to just mark a run at a time here. See if Coach Reynolds has Vigil in motion. Try and steal a base and get a runner in scoring position for 2 outs here. Ball off the outside edge. Nothing doing there. And that just simply is hard to string a bunch of hits together.
Yep.
So you almost, if you take the chance on getting thrown out stealing to where all it takes is even a looper from Garcia here.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you get Lexi in scoring position and Tilly gets anything done, she's going to score. I feel like it'd be a good gamble, but I'm also not to be rich.
That one foul back. She
And
was
it's just
on the
going.
move there. Don't know if that was a true hit and run or a steal. But you can see the gears working and head coach Reynolds down there at third. I've been in this position as the coach. You're trying to figure out a way to somehow manufacture a run for your girls, right?
Yeah.
Obviously you got a tough task ahead of you. 1-1 the count. That one in off the plate. Not moving on that account or on that pitch. 2-1 the count to Garcia. Mentioned in the first game, Tilly is on her way to Williams Baptist to play next year. Line drive, hit to first. Making the catch was Jasmine Thomas, and that's going to end the threat. 2-out single was stranded. We've played 2.5. Har-ber leads it 2-0.
Okay. See, pass that microphone back here. I got a few words of wisdom for the listeners. No,
We have another one.
Yeah, there's lots of them.
good softball.
Good, okay. Obviously not a great pitcher.
Leading it off for the Wildcats, third baseman Kennedy Smith.
Softball. Softball. She's not really that ready to play.
Grounded to short. Tillman on a bounce, but picked nicely by the first baseman. Leadoff hitter gone on one pitch. Tillman laughing about it out there now. You can do that. We had one of those earlier today. Which one was it? Somebody was laughing at a play that was made.
I just dropped a ball and I started laughing because it was after a good play.
That might have been it.
It was Izzy's diving play. That's where she got Abigail, and then we tried to throw it around, and the ball just left my hand, and I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, it's on the throw.
Next batter is the catcher, Kinsey Burton.
And there's another one where Tegan almost killed Jocelyn on the throw around, and then Jocelyn started laughing. Jocelyn commentary from the other side of the room.
2-0 the count to the catcher, Burton.
She may have not forgotten Libby started that one.
You sit there. You can comment.
They don't want to hear me.
They do, actually.
They might.
Mr. Davenport, can we get another mic for Jocelyn?
Oh, heck no.
Darn right. We don't get this opportunity very often. Get our seniors in the booth. Sydney Gaffney, Jocelyn Strickland, who evidently have now embraced being called twins.
Yeah.
Not sure when that happened exactly. Yep.
Clearly.
It only took us 4 years.
Obviously, we spent a lot of time together over the years. Played a year of travel ball together, these 4 years together.
Went to preschool together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I
Over
literally
but
said that
low.
yesterday.
It's a walk to Kinsey Burton.
We did.
Yep.
And I got in trouble every day.
You did. And I pulled the fire alarm.
Now batting, number 7, Vida Guzman.
And I still stick to that.
Guzman's the hitter. On board is Burton at first. Hard strike over the inside edge. Jocelyn, I haven't seen Conkler pitch a lot. She throws it well. For
Yeah,
a
she
shortstop, right?
She
Hard
does.
velocity, good
Yeah.
movement.
I think she's good all around.
Yeah.
And she's just a great athlete. I mean, we saw it on her bunt earlier. Like, she can run, she can throw.
Yeah, for sure.
She's overall great athlete.
0-2 the count to Vida Guzman. She's doing her Jocelyn Strickland imitation, getting out of jams. There were base runners all over the place
Oh,
earlier
yeah.
today. You were finding a way,
Scared me.
dancing between the raindrops, finding a way out of them. Check swing, strike 3 on the appeal. Down goes Guzman. 2 outs in the inning. Next batter is the second baseman, Sienna Henderson. Scranton Rockets have made it. Those are some cool purple pins there they got. Bunted, foul down the first base line. Henderson tried to drag bunt her way on. 2 outs in the inning. These young ladies next to me and the War Eagles will take on Scranton here in this next one at noon. And then Farmington at 2.
Yep.
And then Sprint for a deodorant shower, a change into a dress.
Uh-huh.
Jocelyn, are you going to make it by the house this evening? Is that on your agenda?
I don't know
We get
yet.
to see her?
I might.
I do want a picture at some point in time
We
of
do.
you.
But we
guys,
will
so.
all
Senior picture.
I would say, I think
is-
there's
is
approximately
occurring.
40 seniors
Clean
going to
the
the same
pick.
place.
Unable to complete the catch at short. Shortstop just a little bit late breaking. Good throw by Mackenzie Whalen. The timing just a little bit off. Going to be a stolen base for Kinsey Burton. Runner at second now with 2 away. 1 and 2 the count to Sienna Henderson. You guys definitely need a softball prom picture. Maybe even a senior softball prom
Probably-
picture. I
yeah,
don't know
that
who
will
else is
probably
going.
happen.
Yeah. That should happen.
Fouled
Those tend
straight
to
back.
happen somewhere along the
Yeah,
way.
I think we're all going to be at the same spot.
Yep.
Around
Say
the
there's a
same
group
time.
chat with like 40 seniors about figuring out who's going to go to.
And hopefully you guys aren't too late arriving. You need to take care of
Oh
business.
no,
in the
we
last one.
moved back
Oh, yeah.
pictures for all of the senior class so that we can.
But
get
it's
there.
only 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're playing at 2.
Yeah.
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 I am.
I
I
understand.
could get ready in 20 minutes.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
I don't think I can.
I'm the dancer.
Feel sorry for those boys that are getting the
Uh-huh,
great
me too.
value version of you, but you know, sure. Popped up and caught by the third baseman Haley Good, makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. One left aboard, 0 put up. Again, nice work by Conkler in the circle. We head to the fourth. It's still Har-ber 2. P Ridge. Second baseman Peyton Snyder. Peyton Snyder stands in. This is the spot that Zaylee Warden would be in. She, of course, left earlier. We continue to just wish her nothing
She's
but
in the
well.
front of the dugout now.
I think she's going to be okay. I mean, that's just, she took a good tumble
Yeah.
on that collision out there. Swing and a miss. So congratulations, Peyton. You get to replace 3-hitter and leader Zaylee Warden. Go get Sierra Dots. Have some fun. Have some fun swinging the bat. 0-1 the count. Like we always say, Sydney, what a cool opportunity.
And we're gonna bunt.
Shows bunt. Bunts it away. 0-2 the count. We mentioned this, Jocelyn, Sydney, and I were talking about it earlier. Just the sheer number of Division I at bats you guys have been able to get
It's insane.
from the teams you guys have played against here
It's
at
absolutely
Heritage.
crazy.
And big time Division I
Yeah.
at bats. Like
Yeah, a lot
not
of SEC.
not random
Yes.
Division I school you've never heard of. So
No.
like big time schools.
So, yeah.
I mean,
It's really cool.
we still talk about like the Bentonville lineup from our freshman year.
Oh, yeah.
With, like it's D1 after D1. If not, they're at one of the top D2s, and like we're starting 5 freshmen.
Pretty sure almost all 9 were D1 commits.
Yeah,
Except
you
for the
guys
Pitt
and you
State
guys had
commit,
4
like-
freshmen, 4
Yeah.
sophomores, and
Yeah.
like go get them. Yeah,
We'll do it.
swing and a miss, right there. Tough at bat for Peyton Snyder. Strikeout to start this 4th inning for P Ridge. Next batter is the catcher Mackenzie Whalen. But I mean, it's obviously trained you, refined by fire. And over the last 2 weeks, we talked about these haven't been the best 2 weeks for us. The best
Yeah.
game you've played has been against Bentonville
That's what I was
and
gonna
Texas
say.
A&M commit Darby Burnett. That's the most
Absolutely.
runs you've scored.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we do better
Um,
against
yeah.
better
For sure.
When we faced these Har-ber Wildcats, we only got 1 across the board down there. It was just a 5-1 game, competitive game, unable to put anything across. Quickly 0-2 to Mackenzie Whalen. Wind has almost completely turned around. Flag's
From-
blowing the other
yeah,
way. It's
yesterday.
blowing typical Heritage wind from the right field foul pole to the left field foul pole,
Snyder was going the other way.
which means if Jocelyn Strickland hits the same ball she hit earlier, it's going to go further than it did before when she hit it into the wind to put us on the board 2-0 in the first one. Change up, dribbled over short. Sienna Henderson picks it up on 2 hops, throw it over Jasmine Thomas. 2 are gone here in the 4th. Next batter's the pitcher, Hope Conkler. Last at bat for Hope Conkler, an absolute thing of beauty. Drag bunt over towards first, made the first baseman pick it up, and no chance to get the speedy Conkler. She hits again here with 2 outs in the 4th. slap at this one off the mask. You can see the umpire. He's going to take a minute right here and try and stall for Kenzie Burton. And you see Har-ber getting together too. Kenzie's probably just saying, "I'm fine, guys." But it's nice that, you know, everybody just kind of, just when you take that, it just rattles the cage a little bit. Have to do a little bit of a reset.
Yep.
Umpires and catchers actually have a relationship like that. You don't see it very much from the stands necessarily, but most of the time they will back each other up.
Yeah.
There's a floating changeup over the outside edge.
You don't see many of those from Dots.
You don't, and the change there in that case, like when you got a slapper in Conkler, like it throws the timing of the slap off.
Yeah.
Like it's just, so she just takes it. You actually just get a gimme strike out of it. Hard off the outside edge, 1-2 the count.
I got a tough job.
That is a hard job. I get yelled at for doing that wrong during JV games all the time.
Quite often.
Okay, somebody could do something else up here. I do
Ground
everything.
ball back to pitcher. It's going to be close. Conkler with good speed. Ball pops out, but late actually it doesn't pop out. That was a flip back in. It wasn't. It was on a transfer, so to speak. Conkler out at first. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Blackhawks. Har-ber coming up in the bottom of the fourth. They still lead it 2-0.
Pretty good, yeah.
When I state interrupts.
Check swing. They appeal to first. Yes, she did. Says the first base umpire. Savannah Mounts down in the count. No balls and a strike. Conkler, her 4th inning of work. Goes upstairs again. Mounts unable to hold up. Swings through it. Foul tipped into the mid. 0-2 the count. 8-9-1 for the Wildcats. The task here for Hope Conkler is to keep Savannah Mounts and the on-deck batter, looks like a pinch hitter, Grace McKinley, going to be due up next. Trying to keep them off the base paths before you get back to Briley Bratcher and Savannah Woods, who have been really tough to deal with so far all weekend. That one fouled back off the middle roofing. Almost got Savannah Mounts on the carom. Have you noticed that, Jocelyn? Sydney yesterday, like we actually said this, that she did not realize like almost every ball
No, yeah.
off the
every
netting
ball
lands right
bounces.
back there on the
Yeah.
catcher.
Like right,
it's almost
exact-
right back
it
to the
always
umpire
goes
and
back
the
to the
catcher.
catcher.
Gives me a heart attack.
I
Right,
always
Strike
feel like
3,
Abby's
hard
gonna die.
fastball over the inside edge. Nice work by Conkler. Leadoff hitter gone.
Me and Libby sitting next to each
Pinch hitting for the Wildcats, number 15, Grace McKinley. Here's Grace McKinley, who had a great night in game 1 last night, played second base. She had the opportunity to play second base because Kennedy Smith was pitching.
Yep.
When Kennedy went back to third, they moved Sienna Henderson over to second. And McKinley, who had a great night, sits down. That's kind of a tough hang
Tough
with
break,
him.
Yeah.
Played a great game. Swings through that one up in the zone. Don't make me say it. I don't even think Jocelyn Strickland can hit a riser. There's hard strike. That one moving down on the outside edge. 0-2 the count. For years, we've seen these Pea Ridge Blackhawks and Emory Bolin that would throw riser after riser after riser, including one legendary game against us, which will go unnamed at this point, since you two are on the broadcast.
Right.
Emory doing her work at UCA now. That one fouled back off the netting. One and two the count. Grounded to second. Bobbled. Picks it up, throws to first. They get by the first baseman. Nothing doing there. Advancing on the air will be Grace McKinley, and a runner aboard for the top of the order in Briley Bratcher. Looks like we might probably get a re-entry here right there. Tingley is going to go right back in. Runner at first, number 24, Olivia Tingley. And the batter, center fielder, Briley Bratcher. So McKinley finds her way on base. Tingley comes back in. That is her spot in the lineup. It would have been a re-entry to play defense anyway. But now you've got the good speed of Tingley on at first. Bratcher, leadoff hitter. First one sails high from Hope Conkler. 1-0 the count. Feels noticeably warmer all of a sudden now that we've gotten towards that 11 o'clock hour too. They've promised me close to 80 degrees. I have not seen that yet. But it is a beautiful day here at the ballpark.
Weather
1-1 the
at
count.
71.
I'll take 71. That ball hits the batter Bratcher. Advancing to second is Olivia Tingley. Now two aboard when one out for the heart of this Har-ber order, this time Savannah Woods. Now batting number 12, Savannah Woods. Savannah Woods, Jasmine Thomas on deck, Kennedy Smith in the hole. Table is set for the Wildcats. So far, Conkler has done a really good job of working out of these jams. That one sails high, 1-0 the count. Hard on the inside edge. Good pitch right there by Conkler. 1-1 the count.
You got Joshua Blair.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Welcome officially to the broadcast, Jocelyn Strait.
Hi,
sitting,
everyone.
Doesn't hurt my shoulder.
I don't know if Jocelyn ever hears me bragging about her on the broadcast. I can do it now. Not that you
Well,
guys
thank
at
you.
Har-ber or Pea Ridge care. Good spot, no strike call there for Conkler. 3-1. Good hitters count for Savannah Woods. Two runners aboard. That one fouled back. Good on good right here. Conkler's going with good velocity. Has to find the zone. Keep from loading the bases. Savannah Woods been swinging a hot bat for these Wildcats.
Mm-hmm.
Takes that one.
It was a close one.
They're going to check that one, and she does not go. Lays off the riser. See?
It's a good
Bases are
plan.
now loaded.
Right. So
Full of Wildcats.
It's a great idea.
thank you.
Now batting first baseman Jasmine Thomas. That high riser, Sydney Gaffney's kryptonite.
Maybe a little bit.
Changeup floats outside. No place to put Jasmine Thomas now. Infield creeps in. They're going to come to the plate on almost everything. Middle infield is kind of half-heartedly in. They're back in the baselines. They certainly aren't at double play depth. That one popped up towards the dugout. They're going to run out of room, and they do. Tegan Mahurin over there taking a look at it, but it lands on top of the metal roof. Now you can see those flags out in right center field. flowing crisply
Mm-hmm.
straight out towards 6th Street, which is more what we're used to seeing around here.
Yes.
How Jocelyn Strickland has made her living being the all-time home run leader for our War Eagles. That one hit
It's a far
to
ball.
left field. Back goes Garcia. It's going to be off the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. They're going to send Woods. Throwing the plate is in time. Pratchett rather was out at the plate. Woods is going to advance to 3rd. On at first is Jasmine Thomas.
She got that in pretty quick.
Only 1 run came in off of that mess, didn't it? Actually,
Yeah,
for
it's
the initial runner held. I thought that was the second runner coming across. Had to hold to see if it was going to be caught. So 1 run in, still 2 on. Now batting, number 6, Kennedy Smith.
Yeah, Tilly did a great job of getting that ball quickly, getting it in
Mhm.
quickly. Like, that very well.
Yeah. Right off the
A
wall.
lot of left fielders, there would have been 2 runs scored on that. She played that ball really well.
Cut off the run at the plate. And Conkler again with an opportunity to get out of trouble, at least by limiting the damage done. 1-1 the count.
Thank you.
Sky high. 2 people calling
goodness.
for it. Conkler makes the catch.
Oh
That's
my.
the benefit of having the shortstop playing pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, Conkler makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Nice work again by Conkler, finding a way out of yet another jam. But 1 more run across for Har-ber. We head to the 5th. It's 3-0.
I'm gonna keep talking about Carly's arm. I'm gonna get throw the ball on the right side of the bag.
Well, the way I look at it, Darren, you got to eat before the noon game.
Thank you.
I mean, seriously, because you're going to be busy during that game.
I mean, I know this is hard to fathom, but I just ate before the game. I understand you're dealing with semantics there, but
I'm dealing with some what?
leading it off for the Blackhawks, number 22, Tegan McUrin. First baseman McUrin leads it off against the right-hander Sierra Dots. So far, she's scattered just 2 hits. That one fouled down the third base line. McUrin has been a tough out so far. She was a tough out against you guys. Had a couple of hits. Just kind of a left-hander, just able to put the bat on ball. Almost acts like a slapper without slapping. Just kind of being a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, grounded towards 3rd. That one hop to Smith, however, and she's going to throw her out at first. Leadoff hitter gone. Sun shining brightly now. Next batter is the right fielder, Abigail Rogers. Dots has been in command in this one. Scattered those 2 hits. Hard up and in. That one will wake you up on a Saturday morning. Want to know the count? And we mentioned she doesn't go in there a lot. And even you almost saw Abigail diving in a little bit. because we'll talk about it. Make sure you cover that outside
Yeah.
edge
Mhm.
against dots as it goes right there. But if you dive in to cover that edge and she comes in on your hands, that will wake you up. That will startle you just a little bit.
Just a
Mhm.
little bit.
For sure.
1-on-1 the count.
Oh,
Wow, great play.
By Jasmine Thomas.
Insane
Hard
play.
hit ball by Abigail Rogers. Put a star by that one. Jazzy Thomas reaches to her right. Now batting, number 19, Stella Blount. And that's a rough hang with them right there. You mentioned you put the good swing against the good pitcher. Jasmine Thomas reaches to her right, makes a great play. Nothing to show for it. Grounded into the hole. That one's going to bounce over the glove of Kennedy Smith into left field. It's a 2-out single for the DP, Stella Blount. Next batter's the shortstop, Paisley Tillman. Couple better swings back to back right there by these Blackhawks. Second time they've seen Sierra Dots. Sierra's still just a junior. That ball, I guess, up. She got plate. Good example there too, just the way it was received. Like she didn't hit a spot there, so it actually makes it look different to the umpire. That one just off the outside edge. 2-0 the count. Major leaguers are figuring out how to live with that aspect of it, the framing of it, now that they have the automatic ball strike call, because the computer doesn't care how it's caught.
Yeah.
Whereas here, you can't influence an umpire based on the way you set it up, the way you catch it, the way you receive it. Swing and a miss. Hard up and in, off the inside edge. Tillman swings through it, 2-1 the count. Foul straight back. Good swing right there by Tillman. On it. Fouled it back into the netting. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Game 2. Day 2.
Mhm.
That's about all I got. That's all the 2s I can muster.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs as well.
Change up and a dandy. Froze up. The hitter gets the call on the outside edge. Down go the Blackhawks in the 5th. We played 4.5. Har-ber 3. P Ridge nothing. It's downstairs.
Jazzy's also going to play.
Is she really?
Oh yeah,
She's a
I
junior,
forgot about
right?
that.
Um,
Are Savannah and Bradley playing?
Savannah, which Savannah? Woods.
Woods.
Woods is going to Oklahoma Christian.
I see it.
Yeah.
My dad sent me a picture of your phone.
Your dad sent Jerry a picture of my phone.
Follow us on social media, Jerry. You'll get way too many.
Oh, dang it.
On social media. What's that?
Pitch hitting for the Wildcats and leading off number 3, Liz Bug. One of my favorite names right here, Liz Bug. Liz
Same way,
Bug.
I don't-
Instagram.
Jerry, this lady's last name is Bug. B-U-G-G.
The bug.
The Bug.
My
There's a
song.
story behind that one. Jerry loves the song "The Bug" by George Thorogood. Tinsley is always on me when I leave the logo up there.
Hey, that's my one job.
Won the count. Seem to have lost professionalism already. We got 3 of these games to go.
What game is this?
Yeah,
Barley's going to Lion.
to Lion. Okay. We're just kind of reviewing the commits of these Har-ber Wildcats. We'll do it as they come up. Some different hitters getting at bats right here. Briley Brancher is going to Lion College here in Arkansas. You said Savannah Woods is at Oklahoma Christian. Then Jazzy Thomas and Kennedy Smith are both going to Arkansas Tech. Those are the first 4 hitters in this Wildcat lineup. No wonder they're a pain to deal with. Hard strike, Conklin. That's strike 3 looking on the outside edge. Leadoff hitter gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Now hitting for Har-ber, number 2, Emma Helt. Bug was hitting for Burton's spot. This is Emma Hill hitting, it looks like, for Vita Guzman, just as Sydney told me how to say her name right. Sienna Henderson has a bat. She waits on deck in her normal spot, 7th spot in the order. 1-0 the count. Check swing, did she go? They just don't even appeal. He takes care of it at the plate. She went through, 1-1 the count. Stands filling up pretty good for a game where the War Eagles aren't involved right here. And why not? It's a beautiful day.
Mhm.
Got 5 games to set in. Some of us might have the Masters on while we're watching this one.
I guarantee it's all in our coach's office right now.
Oh yeah. Clayton probably put it
Clayton's
on.
absolutely watching with this
Sweet.
kid.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on the outside edge. 1-2 the count to Emma Held.
Keep him entertained.
Give itself from here to be at a 2-year-old dugout.
Yeah.
Trying to keep him from dying.
And a swing and a
Uh-huh.
miss. I
And
tell you
putting
what,
a
Hope
smile on his
Conkler,
face.
I do not know that I've seen Hope Conkler pitch before. I know she has. I'm not suggesting
Yes.
she just picked up the ball for the first time. She's been really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now batting number 14, Sienna Henderson. I've seen her play a lot of shortstop in her life, of
Yeah.
course.
Mhm.
Behind Emery Bolin and Abigail Rogers, you know, playing that good hard defense, good strong defense over there. Swing and a miss on the outside edge. Henderson down in the count, 0-1. Right now it looks like she's hitting her stride. Those are good velocity, well located so far here in the 5th. That one drilled inside the bag, however, by the third baseman. It's going to go to the wall. Garcia picks it up. She hits the cutoff, but not before Sienna Henderson reaches second with a 2-out double. Announcers jinx for Hope Conkler. I apologize. And a brief little timeout here by Coach Osnes. He's going to just take a time to visit with Savannah Mounts. Now batting left fielder, Savannah Mounts. Rather than give a sign, wants to be clear about what he's trying to get Savannah to do here. Foul back off the netting. And partially that's Savannah she's a good slapper and do damage just by hitting ground balls. You need something that's going to get to the green to score the runner here, though.
Mhm.
Off the inside edge. Good hard, maybe curveball spin. Call the ball inside, 1-1 the count. Lifted in the area of shortstop. Making the call and the catch is Paisley Tillman. Down go the Wildcats. It took it was a 2-out double. She was left stranded. Nice work by Hope Conkler once again. We head to the top of the 6th. It's still 3-0. She hopes not.
Mainly first and hitting. Yeah, but if they need me for pitching as well, I'll be able to.
So you're first.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, last year I played first the majority of the year. And Lillian pitched, but obviously with her, hey, we've got to go. Okay.
And that'll be the end of Sydney and Jocelyn. Hey, glad you guys could join us here. Go get them.
Sure will.
Yeah.
Leading it off for the Blackhawks, center fielder Lexi Vigil.
Some sack surgery. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. And so, but she just got back like 2 days ago.
Vigil fouls one off down the left side. Back to the top of the order. Third time through the order now, seeing Sierra Dots. So far, she has scattered just 3 hits through 5 innings. Nothing across. Game still within reach. Oh, Lord. Just this? That one fouled off the netting as well. We lost Sydney and Jocelyn. They got a game to get ready for. So Coach Tinsley's back on the mic. Welcome back, Coach.
Thank you.
0-2 the count to the leadoff hitter. You can tell he loves it. This is his favorite part. Grounded towards third, chopped it over the head of Kennedy Smith. Well done, but foul.
The less talking I have to do, the better. So.
Maybe for you, not for us.
I might be doing the scoreboard thing.
What do we say, boys? Those buttons won't push themselves.
That's right.
One of the most underrated jobs in terms of value in all of America, scoreboard operator. Good job right there by Lexi Vigil, just wasting that pitch off the plate. Good speed from the center fielder. A lot of different things you can do as a coach when you got an athlete like this. There she is, just punches it foul again. And as a pitcher, this is just really frustrating. Like, I didn't see it a lot as a baseball player. Occasionally, you'd have an occasional guy up here that would just sit there and just foul off pitches all day. And it just kind of, it gets frustrating. It makes you work. Chases that one. I thought we had a foul ball, and we do. Just got a piece of it. Unable to hold on was the catcher, Burton. Now she swings through that one, but it's going to get to the backstop. No chance to get Lexi Vigil. Just kept fouling off pitches and battling, and eventually just finds a way on. Now batting, left fielder Tilly Garcia. She's aboard for Garcia, leadoff hitter aboard. So far, nothing across in terms of runs. But that's going to put a little bit of doubt in the minds of the Har-ber defense. Good speed aboard and the leadoff hitter Vigil. Bunt down by Tilly, and it's a good one. Sacrifice on the way to first. Out is made there. Well played by the catcher Burton. To the second baseman Henderson covering, but Tilly does her job. Advancing to second is Lexi Vigil. What is that? Now batting for the Blackhawks, number 10, Abigail Irvin. Pinch hitter right here. Again, this would have been Zaylee Warden's spot. Strike over the outside edge. Zaylee left the game in that little collision earlier. We have seen her out and about the dugout. We hope and think she's going to be just fine. For now, it's up to Abigail Irvin Swings through that one on the outside edge. And as we mentioned, congratulations, you get an at-bat on a Saturday you might not have been expecting. Here's the girl that's going to go to Missouri.
D1
Go
pitcher,
get it.
Yep.
Swings through that one. That goes back to the screen. They're going to have to record the out at first. The wild pitch is going to allow the runner to advance. Vigil is on her way to third, and she's there. But now 2 outs in the inning, going to be up to Mackenzie Whalen. Next batter's the catcher, Mackenzie Whalen. Whalen, the catcher, the cleanup hitter. Great speed over on third if a ball were able to get by the catcher here. Otherwise, is going to take a hit by Whalen to score a run. Something a little bit off speed and off the outside edge. Ball one. Good take by Whalen. We are in the 6th. Can hear the War Eagles. Swing and a miss up in the zone. Getting ready. Scranton Rockets are down there alongside them.
Maybe the second game in a row, make it through all 7 innings.
I mean, we got a great shot.
Yeah.
And again, both of them have been really well pitched.
Yeah.
That's kind of the key to it. Swing and a miss. Up and in. 1-2 the count. Not sure what this is. Mask off by the umpire. 1-2 the count to the catcher, Mackenzie Whalen, trying to find a way to put one on the green out here to score a run for these Blackhawks. Here's a delivery from Dots. Swing and a miss. Up and in. She retires the batter. Even the strikeout from Lexi Vigil can't come across and score. We've played now 5.5. Har-ber still leads it 3-0. Leading it off for Har-ber, right fielder Olivia Tingley. Tingley and then top of the order in Briley Bratcher. Hope Conkler has gone the whole way for the Blackhawks, and she's had a good one. She has scattered just 4 hits over 5 innings of work. First 2 missed, 2-0 the count to the right fielder, Tingley. Three and 0 to Tingley leading off this 6th inning. Don't want to walk the 9-hitter Tingley to get to the top of this order. Strike over the inside edge. 3-1. That one in the turf. Ball 4. Leadoff hitter is aboard. Next batter's leadoff hitter, Briley Bratcher. Go to Briley Bratcher. On deck batter, Savannah Woods. So far, Conkler, even when there have been runners aboard, has been found a way to get out of trouble a lot. Change up starts the at bat right there. A good one. Strike one over the outside edge. Bunted in the air and caught. Throw down to first. That goes into right field. The runner gets back safely. Play made by Mackenzie Whalen on the bunt by Bratcher. That's the first out of the inning. Next batter is the shortstop, Savannah Woods. Good speed aboard in Tingley. Again, with the score just 3-0, Coach Osnes just trying to advance that runner to second. Try and push one more run across here for a little bit of insurance. Even with Sierra Dots in the circle, a 3-run lead as you enter the 7th. Too close for comfort. Runner goes on the play, fouled away by Savannah Woods. Down the third base line. It is a gorgeous day for softball.
Yes.
Last year at this time, we played a game when before the game, we literally had like an accumulation of hail on the field.
I remember that.
Like, it was crazy. We had a lot of wind delays, lightning delays. So far this year, we've been extremely blessed. Of course, that also means, the heat is here, and who knows what that means for summer. But it's been a great summer, or great spring in terms of softball weather. Change up, sails high, 3-1 the count. Conkler again has done noble work, gone the entire way. This is her 6th inning of work. Grounded to third, foul. Coach Osnes.
The legend Bruce Dean in the box here.
Yeah, absolutely. The namesake of the tournament in the box. Been a fixture of this place basically since it's opened in the softball program. 3-2 now the count to Savannah Woods. That one popped up. Gonna run out of room and on top of the dugout. Mahurin gave it a look. No chance for a play. We're gonna do the 3-2 again. Tingley still on at first. Full count. See if Coach Osnes will put her in motion. Lifted to center. Lexi Vigil comes in just a couple steps and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Nice work by Conkler, even with the leadoff walk. Got the first 2 hitters in this Har-ber order out here for outs number 1 and 2 here in the 6th. Next batter is the first baseman, Jasmine Thomas. We mentioned it doesn't get too much easier. Next 2 batters are both committed to Arkansas Tech. That one lifted to left. Garcia comes over, has to jump a little bit to make the catch, but she puts it away. Nice work again by Conkler. Another 0 put on the board. Head to the 7th. Blackhawks need 3. They trail it 3-0.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Leading it off for the Blackhawks, the pitcher, Hope Conkler. Last chance for the Blackhawks. It is Conkler, Mahurin, and Abigail Rogers
Where at? Where's she going?
to face
She's going-
the right-hander, Sierra Dots. So far, Dots has scattered these 3 hits. No runs aboard. One ball outside, pitcher-on-pitcher battle right here. Conkler's had a nice afternoon in the circle.
Pregnant or
Also
had
had a
kid?
beautiful bunt
No,
single.
okay. I was thinking she. I don't know. Okay.
Tries to slap her way on right there. Fouls it away. 1-1 the count.
Yeah.
Take a short break after this one. And then the host Heritage War Eagles will be taking on the Scranton Rockets, who are getting ready to go. Scranton, the 1A runner-up from a year ago. Played these Har-ber Wildcats to a tough game last night, 5-1. There's a strike over the inside edge.
So yeah.
Conkler didn't like it. Tough pitch to handle.
Good.
1-2 the count.
There's the little one.
Ball outside. Count
know it.
evens
That's
it
right.
2.
That's right. We play if we roll the ball. She is. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah. She's a coach pitch, right?
Inside off the edge. That's a tough pitch to the left-handed slap type hitter like Conkler is, but missed the corner. And it's 3-2. Blackhawks just looking for a base runner or two, try and bring that tying run up to the plate. Here's the full count. Chopped towards third. It's going to roll foul. Even the second bounce was fair, but it crept foul, picked up by Kennedy Smith. Have to do the full count again. Game 2 of 5 here. The Rail Yard Games, the Brewstein Invitational.
Buttram, one of the coaches. I saw her. Remember Buttram? She's one of their coaches. Yeah. I don't know if it's volunteer or what.
Ball 4 off the outside edge. Dots doesn't get the call. There is a leadoff base runner aboard. Conkler takes first. The batter is the first baseman, Tegan Mahurin.
Holy cow. Yeah, it is.
Loop down the line, off the top of the dugout. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, is she? Okay. Where's she at? Oh, really? Okay.
Little delayed steal by Conkler. She's going to wind up making her way back. 0-2 the count
Oh, is she?
to Mahurin. Abigail Rogers is on deck.
Okay. I can definitely see her. I can definitely
Blackhawks
see her
looking for
doing
one
that.
more base runner here, trying to bring that tying run up to the plate. Good job staying alive right there by Mahurin. She just
Oh,
reaches
is she?
out,
Oh, really? Okay.
fouls one off the outside edge. 0-2 the count. Grounded through the hole between short and second. They do get that base runner. Advancing to second is Conkler. Now 2 aboard. And nobody out here in the 7th. And all of a sudden some doubt in the minds. Still a lot of work to do. First 2 hitters have done their job. Now batting number 15, Abigail Rogers. And coach, with the wind blowing out to left, all of a sudden you're one swing away.
One swing away. That's right.
Great pitcher in the circle. Certainly work to be done. Check swing over towards first. Thomas picks it up. She's going to tag the runner Rogers. Runners are going to advance. Har-ber isn't going to care too much about that. The one they need is still in the box. They'd like to preserve the shutout right here for Sierra Dots.
Oh, really?
And in comes Coach Osnes, probably to have that very discussion.
Good to have her back. Millie gets out there throwing.
Yeah, she's been working. I don't know if she's on. I mean, trust me, she's probably going to throw before she's really ready if she's
Yeah.
playing here. She's been cleared, so
Yeah.
now it's just a matter of getting it strong again. Huddle breaks up. Runners is second and third. The batter's the designated player, Stella Blount.
Do you miss? Okay. Do you miss it? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Strike on the outside edge. Absolutely nothing. Blount could do that with that one.
Okay. Good to see. Come back
Off
up
the
here.
fist
Come
there
up
and
here.
back off the
We'll
netting.
be here
0
all day.
into the count. 1 out in the inning. Tying run is in the batter's box in the person of Stella Blount.
Is Angie here?
Paisley Tillman waits on deck, or is due up on deck. She does have a bat. Looks like she's getting ready to go. Swing and a miss on the outside edge. Good, hard curveball action from Sierra Dots, and that's the second out of the inning. Next batter is the shortstop, Paisley Tillman.
It is.
Just a reminder, you guys are on air. I don't know if he knows.
It's just a reminder we're on air.
Swing and a miss from Tillman. 0-1 the count. Ball up in the zone. Swung through by Tillman. Now the Blackhawks are down to their final strike. 2 runners aboard. Sierra Dots trying to preserve this shutout. Trying to get this win for Har-ber. Swings through that one. That's going to be the ball game. And that's your ball game. Your final score here in game 2 of day 2 of the Rail Yard Games, the Brewstein Invitational. Har-ber 3, P Ridge nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are enjoying the Rail Yard Games of the Brewstein Invitational. We are just through game 2 of 5 here today. We'll take a brief break. Let the teams get ready to go. It will be the host school Heritage taking on Scranton in just a bit.